And now, the hottest podcast around the globe, Straight Up TV. With your host, that dude all-star.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. Welcome to another episode of your favorite Slingshot YouTube channel. All right, we got this. All right, so today is March 29th, 2023, and welcome to the channel. My name is All-Star. I am your host for today's episode. Take the time right now to call someone, let someone know that Straight Up TV is live right now. All right, so today's episode is sponsored by Light the Night. Go check Mr. Vernon out in San Antonio, Texas, man. Light the Night. If you want to light the night, you have to get Light the Night. All right, our next other sponsor is the 210 Slingers out of San Antonio, Texas. 210 Slingers. Check them out on Facebook, man. A wonderful slingshot organization, man. Check out 210 Slingers, man, on Facebook. And our last sponsor is the ATL Slingshot Store here in Kennesaw, Georgia, man. If you need something for your slingshot, man, go by the ATL Slingshot Store in Kennesaw, Georgia. Check out the ATL Slingshot Store. All right. So this episode is about the recap of the first slingshot event of 2023, right? So we're going to do a recap, and we're going to go ahead and do some introductions. So let's start up top. Can you introduce yourself, Miss Phoenix? Phoenix, you on mute.
I am Phoenix, the mini-me of SUTV. The hat, the glasses. That's right. Representing, light them up.
Light them up. All right. Welcome. Big Rod.
It is Big Rod here, President Mid-South Slingshots, Memphis, Tennessee, Arkansas here. We're All-Star and all the other great people on this broadcast tonight.
All right, let's go down to Tony. Tony, you still on mute?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Tony P. I'm a regional admin for Riders for Life. I am in Houston, Texas. My Facebook page is Tony P. Sling Life.
Welcome. Mr. LaHarold.
Yes, sir. You got the one and only LaHarold King Cobra Woodhouse. I'm in the building, baby. I'm here to celebrate whatever we need to celebrate. I'm here to talk about whatever we need to talk about. I'm one of the national admins for Riders for Life. I actually over the Slingshot Battalion Riders Group, but I also live here in Tampa, Florida, so I helped and supported the local groups that was here in Tampa to put on an amazing event this past weekend.
Nice. Welcome. Our next panel member is the Hulk. What's going on, Hulk?
What's going on, everybody? You guys already know who it is, the Hulk, aka the heavyweight champion from this weekend.
Nice. All right, let's keep it going to Animal.
What's up, everybody? This is Jarrell Armour, aka Animal, owner of Armor Custom Works in Jacksonville, Florida. Happy to be here.
All right, welcome. All right, man, if you're just not tuning in, so we are doing the recap of the first slingshot event of 2023 with the Slingfest Tampa. All right, so let's get going, man. I want to say thank you to Tony and LaHarold for putting on a wonderful slingshot event, man. I had a blast, man. I had a blast in Tampa, man. So you guys definitely took your time and planned this event out well for the first one in Tampa. So from Straight Up TV, man, to you guys, man, well done, man, well done. We'll start with Phoenix, and we'll go around the room and see if you guys want to chip in on how well they did for their first event this year. Go ahead, Phoenix.
It was outstanding. The rides was great. The weather was good. I totally enjoyed myself. I'll be back next year for sure. For sure.
Nice.
Oh,
Big,
I didn't really like the scorecards, but other than that, I loved it.
Okay. Big Rod, what's up, Big Rod?
Man, Tampa showed love. The weather was perfect. 85 degrees in the day, 70 at night rides. The rides were on point because I'm a rider. I like the sounds of the light show, but I like to put the thing on the road and stretch it out. And what they did, and they road captains, they handled their business with traffic and all that. So rides were A1, Tampa. Y'all did y'all thing. Appreciate you.
Nice. Hulk.
I thought it was awesome, to be honest. For my first experience, for my first Slingshots show, I thought it was pretty nice. You know what I mean? It was completely different from what I'm used to as far as car shows go and stuff. But the rides, it was cool. It was like they stopped over and then we got lost or whatever. We got split up. But overall, the show was pretty nice. And again, it was different from what I'm used to. So I'm good with it.
Nice. All right. Let's keep it going to Animal.
Hey, great show. Tampa always shows me love, so I enjoy being there. Mad props for the night ride, man. That was amazing. It was real smart of them to put, two separate groups together so that we didn't, have too much traffic going out there. But what they did do by their road captains did an amazing job. Mad props to all of them. I really enjoyed the ride, and that's usually where my struggle is going through the ride. So I really enjoyed the ride. I'll piggyback off of Phoenix with them scorecards, though. We'll come back to that.
Okay. All right. Great. So listen, man, Tony and King Cobra, y'all make sure y'all take what we're saying back to your organization, man. And we appreciate what you did for the show, man. The hotels, man, the hotels were nice too, man, right across the street, man. So it wasn't far to travel. I think I got from the hotel to the event in maybe 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes, man. So that was awesome too, man. I don't know, King Cobra, Tanya, is that the same hotel y'all used last year?
It's pretty much the same hotel. We also threw in Embassy Suite last year. So it just all depends on how many people we got that are anticipated to come. For whatever reason, it was kind of slow at the beginning, but it seemed like towards the end, the hotel started picking up. But we didn't have to go to a third hotel. So I just want to thank the whole Slingshot community. We pretty much sold out 2 hotels, and that was awesome. So, hey, we're going to try to do it bigger and better next time. We got some lesson learned, from this event. We can always improve on things. But overall, we was pretty pleased with the hotel choices that we had. And we had some on hold in case we had overflow.
Right. Nice. Let me tell you, man, listen. So I think I talked to Phoenix about this. So if you call the hotel and you don't mention that you're a part of the Riders for Life or Slingfest, they hitting you with 330 something a night. So I made that mistake. No, I don't know why I called and said, yeah, let me get a room for this date. And she said 336. I was like, 336. Oh no, something ain't right. So once I said Riders for Life, it came all the way down to like 170 something. I think it's 180, 82 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But hey, y'all saving us. Hey, that host hotel is great, man.
Yeah, that's not a bad rate for Tampa either.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Tanya, why you so quiet over there, Tanya?
Well, I'm letting everybody get out what they need to say. That was our first Slingfest event of the year. So everything that we hit or miss, we taking it all in because we want to make sure that this year is a great year. So any past mistakes that was made, we're trying to fix that, and bring back the fun to the events. We want everybody to come out and enjoy themselves and fellowship with each and every one and just have fun, take some good away from it. And just leave all the negativity behind.
Right. Awesome. You couldn't have said that no better. Couldn't have said it no better, Tony. So let's keep going, man. Let's start off with I want to start. Hey, did anybody stop at Buc-ee's that was traveling to Florida? Anybody stop at Buc-ee's?
Bro, you stop at Buc-ee's.
I stopped at the Alabama one.
Man, hey, you stop at Buc-ee's, you got to have an extra hour on your hands. So I ain't even stopped.
That's what I was going to say, man. Hey, I love to stop and get that turkey sandwich, man. But listen, it is not easy to get in there and get out. It is not.
Look, when they got so many pumps, they got to pull the camera up to see where your car is. That's just too many pumps.
Yeah.
I tried to stop into it, but I couldn't because that thing was packed when I went. I think I was passing through like Atlanta or something like that, and it was just hella crazy. It was like you would think it looked like the where Fast and the Furious has their car meets. That's what was going on over there.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah. Hey, Hulk, there's no way you can get in there. Hulk, your trailer is a 32-foot trailer?
The one I brought to the show is 28 plus 4. Yeah, 32.
Yeah, you have, man. I wouldn't even advise you go up in there with that thing.
I went into I ended up going across the street to Love's instead because it's a truck stop, so it's easier to get gas or diesel.
Yeah.
Well, the Buc-ee's got diesel. It's just on the back side of it, but you can get in there at Buc-ee's.
Say that again?
Buc-ee's, they had the diesel. Theirs on the back side, kind of like a truck stop. They had the gas pumps in front and the diesels off to the side. Just got to go around the back.
Okay. I didn't know that.
They say you see a Buc-ee's, that's an adult Playland store for us.
Yeah.
Hey guys, come out with a whole bunch of stuff you don't need.
Hey guys,
exactly.
What you guys think about that weather? What you guys think about that Tampa, Florida weather, man?
But that was the truth. That was the truth. The only complaint I got is I should have worn some long sleeves driving from Jacksonville there.
Oof. Yeah, that weather, it was nice, but for a big dude like me, I sweat a lot. I was out here taking bath towels with me. It was hot as the son of a gun.
Yeah. I was telling you, man, it's remarkable how I can leave Atlanta, Georgia at cold temperatures, drive 7 hours, and it's like 88 degrees. It's just crazy. What's more crazy is when I drive home, I'll watch the temperature go down when I'm driving back to Georgia.
Yeah, it's 42 degrees over here right now. I'm driving in 42-degree weather now. It's not too bad. It's all right.
Yeah.
Man, that's why all y'all should just come on and move down to Florida, man. Let's take this sling community over.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming, baby.
We ride year round
here. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming.
Yeah.
Ain't no down season here.
You got some good weather, but the weather in Florida, I mean, look, it's 9 o'clock at night, man. This what I'm wearing.
Wow.
AG, the reason why we wear glasses on.
That's the only thing I have a problem with. It's unpredictable. So like I have a whole bunch of custom cars. So if I bring a custom car that I don't like getting wet, I don't trust Florida. It's like a bipolar female. Like, it ain't happening, B. You don't know if she gonna behave herself or she gonna throw a bottle at you or something.
Hold on, you bipolar too.
And then going ahead and pouring rain on you. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. That weather was awesome, man. It was awesome, man. It was hot. It was good. If you having a slingshot event, you want the best weather, and the weather was awesome, man. The weather was awesome. So let's get into the light show, man. Let's get into the light show. Let's get it. let's get into the light show, man. Let's talk
Yeah.
about the light show. So for everybody tuning in, Mr. LaHarold King Cobra Woodhouse was the MC. He was the MC on the microphone. If you heard the voice, it was the King Cobra on the microphone. All right, so King Cobra, man, let's get into the light show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
there anything you want to say about the light show before we start talking about it?
Man, I just say the light show was amazing. We had some nice vehicles that was out there that put on an awesome light show display. We had everything from thunder, illumination, lights to just lights that's spelling out the word slingshot, and fading in and out. I mean, it was crazy. I've seen so many different lights before. And I'm gonna give it up to two people out there in the Texas area. Your man Nut House and the San Antonio Slinger.
Slinger.
Them boys got some hell of a lights.
Yeah.
But people are starting to step that light game up, and it's a lot of different equipments that are coming out that's helping these lights. So you can't stay stagnant. I would definitely say that. Don't stay stagnant, because somebody's coming for you.
Yeah, somebody's coming for you. Well, King Cobra, you got to talk about the bubbles. Talk about the bubbles. Come on, man.
Man, that Joker had a Pittsburgh Steelers slingshot. I can't remember the name. But my man flipped on the switch, and like bubbles just came out of his slingshot. If I was him, if that was me, I would not have done that during the first part of the show. I would have saved that for the finale.
Yeah.
And then lit them bubbles up. But I was the MC. I was kind of clowning everybody and anybody. There was no free game.
Yeah.
So I said, man, this ain't no bubble contest. This a light show contest. But I mean, the bubbles like just added something extra, into the whole, event itself, which was awesome. So people are getting extremely creative. You got your boy, the Luch, the Mario Brothers. It's not Mario Brothers, but it's
For Dario.
Andre.
Yeah, he got the green stuff, and he got the green smoke. People coming up with some creative stuff.
You know what's
man.
crazy? I was just about to say you burst my bubble, because I was about to say I got a fog machine that I haven't put in my slingshot yet. So you automatically shot that idea down.
Yeah.
Luke,
that's good.
I got a fog machine in all my cars, and you out here talking about don't do no bubbles. I don't know about bubbles, but fog machine and a light show, I think they go together.
Yeah. So let's talk to the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce first place for the first slingshot event of 2023, Slingfest Tampa. First place in the LED light show went to Big Rod. What's up, Big Rod?
Man, appreciate it. Hey, there was some tough competition. They brought the heat out there. Hey, that Pittsburgh Steelers bike, the bubbles, I like the bubbles. That was different. Coming from a DJ, the bubbles and lights had the reflection. So they got the crowd going. But, the guy AJ, he tried to come with it. He applied a little pressure, but I had to turn it up a notch on him. I don't think he was ready for me. But it was a good show. We had fun. We laughed and joked. So some new stuff coming out.
I have to do this, Big Rod. And I just want to ask you, is this who you rock with?
Those are Light the Night products on my bike.
Is that who you rock with?
Those are Light the Night lights, and that Zeus package that was running it. That Zeus was a beast.
So you mean to tell me Zeus on the first event, slingshot event for 2023, Zeus came out first place?
TKO.
All right.
But think about it. I don't know, right? Because I'm not going to. AJ was hard. AJ was Like the Night also.
He was like, so you mean to tell, hold up, man. You mean to tell me second place was also this guy right here on the screen?
Yep.
All right. I'm just saying, man.
Hey, can I throw a plug in
What's up,
real
Black
quick
Mama?
for
Go
AJ?
ahead. Go ahead.
So I was MC, and I tell you, AJ came up, and he actually lost a round. He
Yeah.
lost a round,
Yeah.
but he was the best. And I'm saying this in a good way. He was the best loser. So he had to go up against a bike that didn't compete yet. And he
Right.
won that event.
Right.
Then he competed against another bike and won that event and bounced his way all the way back up to the finale round.
Yeah.
And I tell you, that was incredible. So for anybody out there, don't get upset because you may lose a particular event. You know, keep going because you never know what's going to happen. And that guy bounced his way all the way back and ended up coming up in second place. So that was amazing.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. In the light show, right? I wasn't there for the light show because I was stuck working on something else. But in the light show, what is the criteria? Like when you go to a light show, you choose the winner or whatever. What exactly is the light show? Like what do they have to do to be to
You gotta have lights on your bike.
Lots of them.
really?
Yeah, like the ones you
Hence
have
the
on
name light
yours.
show.
So I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say this. When it comes to the light show, I personally feel that we really got to come up with some type of criteria to grade it. And I say that because we went off of crowd participation. So if you bring 25 slings with you and somebody else bring 5 slings with them, and your crowd votes specifically for you because you rock with that particular group, that's unfair, you know, and that's what sometimes win some of these competitions. For instance, the light show, it's hard to really judge a light show competition, but we got to come up with a way to legitimately grade it. And I think there's another, the three-wheel motion show. I think they have a criteria to where they tell you to turn on green, and they see how fast you could turn all your lights on green, you know, or etc. And then they kind of score it based off of that criteria. So
That's what I thought. I didn't know if that's the way you guys did it or not. Because I heard somebody else say that they were like, turn green, turn purple, go rainbow, put them in reverse, or something like that. I wasn't sure how that worked.
Mhm.
I'm
Right.
not really. I got lights on my bike, but I'm not gonna go against Rod or something like that. I'm not trying to put more lights than paint. No offense to anybody, but I'm not trying to cover the Hulk with lights. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my bike looking like
So,
it has.
so like
Hey,
like
so
Lahara,
check
what
this
you're
out.
bouncing off of, that's a good point, and I agree with you to a certain extent, but crowd participation can be hard, especially if
So
you travel and you're
let me
by
explain
yourself.
something.
But when you do that, you just got to know that you got to get the best show possible. That you got to be able to sway the out of towners, and that they can't go with the local guy. You just got to step up, and you know that when you go to another city, people want their home people. Right now, everybody gets a slingshot in their city. They got one of the best sounding slings in their city. They got the best sounding lights in their city. They got the best. One guy got the best set of rims that they ride with. That's everywhere. But when you see somebody come from another city, you got to respect if they are able to do. Man, that's a little bit better. I ain't never seen it, and they just
Right.
respect that you never saw it. It's not that you shunning your own folks. That somebody just had a creative idea a little bit different and did it first.
Correct.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you said
And that's
Let
why
me input real quick here.
we have to come up with bigger and better things and new things. Because I mean, you could put lights all over your screen, but I mean, sometimes it have to be in a creative mindset. Because even the man out from Austin that had the illusion in his paint, that was crazy. I mean, that
It was
was
creative.
unique and it was outstanding work. And you know, and he needs to get props for that because I haven't saw anything like that ever.
So let me. Can I say something here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the other platforms that have done the light show, and Harold mentioned it a little bit, they do have criteria. One of the first things they judge is the install, which I think is important. You look under the hood, look under the bike, you get 1 through 5 on points for the install. And then like Harold mentioned, they'll call out all red. First person to go all red gets those points. Now, it's not a matter of you just going all red. All the lights have to be red too. You can't have one that goes red and then a couple of them are out and things like that. And then they'll call a couple of single colors, and then they'll call a dual color. So they'll say green, purple. The first person. So it's about controlling your bike, not how many lights you have. You know what I'm saying? And I like that criteria set up because it's not just about, I could have 4 strips, but if I can control them 4 strips, I can take first place. Now, the one thing I do like at the end is it's like a freestyle. Show your most dynamic setup, whatever you want to do. And you get points 1 through 5 for that, whatever you want to do. But, as far as the criteria, there does have to be something because, like you said, the crowd participation, I've lost, and y'all know I'm big on sound. I've lost sound competitions based on crowd participation because somebody brought 40 people with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely has to be some criteria thought about. I just like how this particular platform does it. And I'm talking about the 3-Wheel Showdown. I do like how they do it because there is a set criteria.
Okay. Nice. All right. So Big Rod, I want to talk to Big Rod since Big Rod is the champion and he's on the scorecard. Big Rod, how was it? Because you had a new setup, right? You had a new setup with Zeus. So talk to me for a minute to let me know how you felt about the new setup with the lights going into your first show.
Nerve-wracking. On the way down to Tampa, I blew a fuse and my whole system was completely out. I came to Tampa with not one light working.
Wow.
But I had my hotel booked. I was coming, give it out to my guy Jose at RCB. We went over there, jacked it up. I found the fuse that was blown and get to work. I had not one light working on my bike, but I was determined to come, and we was over there working to get it fixed. I pulled up 6 minutes before the show started. Trying to get my bike running. Nice. I got it running. I came in there. I was ready to go.
Nice, and you did what you had to do. You did what you had to do.
Hey, you look good too, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Good.
Zeus is the beast, I'm still learning to work and stuff, but I love it.
Big Rod, towards the end you got a little cocky there. I seen the beast in you coming out. You was like, you knew you had it. I said, oh shit, he's starting to demand it. Yeah. So after, because y'all went back and forth. And Mr. Bubbles, man, listen. I think he had them bubbles on high speed. He was pushing out some bubbles, bro. He wasn't like, we're not talking about 4 or 5 bubbles. He had the whole area lit up with bubbles, bro.
To be outside, that was impressive.
Yeah. Hey, if anybody viewing us right now want to see that video, please go to Straight Up TV. The video's out there and check out Mr. Bubbles, man. Mr. Bubbles. Pittsburgh Steelers, slingshot, man. All right, so listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we come back, man. We're going to keep going with this awesome live stream. So we'll be right back.
Showdown is traveling the country and it's shaking up a city near you like a freight train. And the first stop is Jacksonville, Florida. That's right, April 21st through the 23rd. And it's all happening at the Northern Tools facility located at 10,000 Atlantic Boulevard, Jacksonville, Florida. Friday night, we light the night with the LED competition where there's $1,000 up for grabs for having the best set of lights. Followed by a night ride through the city, the jazz under the light. And then Saturday, we light up the city with the 3-Wheel Showdown 3-Wheel toy. Get it all cleaned up and sounding right, so you can show up to show out at the 3-Wheel Showdown. It's the biggest bike show for the Polaris Slingshot, Can-Am Riker, Spider, Vanderhall, T-Rexes, all 3-wheel motorcycles. The 3-Wheel Showdown is the only place you can win over $5,000 in cash and prizes. Then immediately after the sound competition, we take the official after party to the 3-Wheel Showdown to Dave & Buster's. That's right, April 21st through the 23rd as the 3-Wheel Showdown invades Jacksonville, Florida. For more information or directions, call 210-835-5910 or log on to showdownrally.com.
Welcome back. That was a commercial from our sponsor, Light Tonight, San Antonio, Texas, man. Go see Mr. Bernie Walker, man. if you are trying to light the night, because if you want to light the night, you have to have light the night. All right, and we're back. We're back, man. Hey, once again, congratulations to Big Rod on his championship win. Appreciate it, Big Rod. So anyway, let's keep going, man. I want to give a super thank you to Miss Black Mamba for a super chat. She says, "Congratulations, All Star. I guess my donations to your speaker fund helped." So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that, Black Mama. But I definitely appreciate your super chat. And your donations helped me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So I appreciate that, Black Mamba. I'm looking forward to seeing you. So we can get into that. We can get into that. We can get into that. We got a date. We got a date somewhere. Maybe Memphis Madness, or we got a date coming up somewhere. So let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Anybody else want to talk about the light show? Where did Mr. King Cobra go? All right, there's King Cobra. There's King Cobra. Do you guys want to go ahead forward? Are we finished with the light show? All right, so the last thing I want to do, I want to show the scorecard. And if you notice when I put the scorecard up, you'll see Big Rod up there for first place. First place lights. Congratulations, Big Rod. All right, so let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Let's talk about those vendors, man. Let's talk about some of those vendors, Tony and King Cobra, man. So listen, man, you gave a trophy to the restaurant. I forgot the Smoky Bones and Smoky Bones. Was that the name?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I went inside and had some.
Yes, sir.
I had some shrimp and grits. Man, them shrimp and grits was crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, so that's cool, man. Tell us about the award you gave the restaurant manager.
Right. So get to thank those that are allowing us to be able to put these events on either in their parking lots, utilizing their festivities. So we thought it'd be a great idea, just give them a trophy to show, our appreciation to them for allowing us to do this event. But before I continue though, this event could not have been happened without a great supporting staff. We had Ty Flame, the regional admin. He did a lot of legwork, to make this event happen. Also, Lynette Jackson, she did a lot of work, to make sure this event happened. We got Daryl Shaw, the state of Florida admin, that pitched in as well, and one of our local members, Pam. So a lot of people put in a lot of work, and all of those that's in the Tampa area that volunteered, help set up, help break down, help clean up. It's a lot that goes into this, and one person can't take the credit. So I just want to make sure, even though they're not on this platform tonight, that we show them some love, as well. I'm just a man that's on the call right now that's representing Tampa. So please don't nobody take that like Harold did this, or anything like that. So. But yeah, so we just want to show appreciation for Smoky Bones for allowing the event to take place within their establishment.
Yeah, that was nice, and I the rest of the panel members can speak on it too. When I seen you actually bring the manager out of the restaurant to the event and present him with the trophy in front of everybody, I could tell he was real thankful for that, man. So Phoenix and Big Rod, Hulk and Animal. If you guys want to say something towards that,
that's how you include your community and make a good name for yourself. Tampa's always good for that. They always make a good name for themselves, and not just the restaurant.
Yeah, that was real good. To put a face with a place. It was real good.
Okay.
I thought it was awesome, especially from a business, because I own a business, and with me being able to do something like that, it makes them want to continue to support you. So I thought that was a good idea, because now you make them feel like they are part of it, not just you using their property, and that's it. That's all. So that was a good touch. That was real nice and thoughtful from whoever made up the idea, because now you make them feel like they're a part of the actual show itself. So shout out to you. That was a good one.
All right.
I definitely agree. That was a good idea. You always got to give back because they didn't have to let you use the place. So you always got to show thanks and gratitude. So you may be welcome back. So that was a good idea. Salute to y'all for thinking of that.
Nice. That was nice. And Tony, that's the stuff that people see, Tony. That's the stuff. That's why I'm speaking on it, because I want it to get out there. That's the stuff that we need to speak about. Those things, those little things that Riders for Life is out there doing, because y'all already paid, or whatever you did to get the property. You already did that, but you still brought the gentleman out there, the manager, and presented him a plaque on your time in your event. So, I wanted to highlight that.
We definitely want to take care of the people that take care of us. And leave a good name and a good reputation. That way we'll be welcomed back. So we definitely want to take care of the people that take care of us.
Right.
And that was awesome.
Yeah, nice. So let's talk about I want to talk about the cigar lounge. That was I mean, they had the red carpet, they had the ropes. Talk to me about that, Harold or Tony, talk to me about the cigar lounge.
You know, events like Slingfest, I mean, cigars just flows right into that environment. A lot of us call ourselves, grown adults, and grown adults indulge, in things. Everybody can smoke a cigar. Everybody can't afford to smoke a cigar. But within this slingshot community, we got these nice, pretty toys. So sometimes we indulge on extracurricular activities that a lot of people, can't really afford to do. But I would say them ladies right there, I tell you, they didn't have no little rinky-dinky chair. Because I helped one night when they was packing up to move the chairs back inside the trailer. Man, that thing was heavier than some of the furniture I got in my house. I was like, oh my God, y'all supposed to got some plastic chairs or something. But I mean, they had some really nice plush chairs, for us to sit in and relax in. And I even saw them in the morning. Y'all didn't get to see this, but if you was there doing the setup, they would spray them. They would like sanitize those chairs every morning. They would spray them, and I'm talking about they just went that extra mile. And those are some women or a company that we would definitely utilize again for future events, because it's just like you said, it's the little things is what that matters. Because they not only were they there to make money, but they was also kind enough to think about our safety, as well as we're out there sweating, sitting in the chairs, and et cetera. And by them just sanitizing those chairs, that meant a lot to me.
Right. Nice. Listen, if you're just now tuning in, man, this is an awesome live stream. We're doing a recap on the first Slingshot event of 2003 with Slingfest Tampa. We have King Cobra and we have Tony on the call tonight with some of the competitors in the different events. So let's keep going on. And I want to talk about the ATL Slingshot store, man. I see they were busy. They were busy doing installs. And listen, man, anytime you come to a show, man, you want to be able to get something done to your slingshot, or if you have something that needs someone to take a look at, man. So shout out to the ATL Slingshot store from Kennesaw, Georgia, for being there at the Slingfest Tampa 2023, man.
Hey, I also want to bring up the detailers that was out there too, man. That was a good touch. They hit my bike twice while we was out there. I had them do it the first day and the second day. Yo, that was on point, especially coming off the road with white wheels. Man, I ain't had to bend, I ain't had to do nothing. All I had to do was pay them fellas, and they did an awesome job. That was definitely a good look, Tampa.
Right, nice. And I do think I didn't get to speak to her, Big Rod. I think Miss Cynthia was there, right? I didn't get to speak to her, man, and I definitely need to speak to her because I'm trying to get my shirts. So I seen her, but I didn't see her. You know, she was under it said Slingshot Divas. I think that's what it said.
Yep, those are
I didn't get to speak to
the
her.
goat of the shirt gang. You gotta go see her. She the goat. She make half this community shirts and make us look good.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's that, Hope?
She does everything.
Stuff over there, boy. I walked over there, and they had everything. They had the custom diva jacket. They had the Riders for Life jacket. They had the what's it called, the Letterman jacket. I asked her, like, hey, can I get you to make me a jacket? Because you guys got everything over there. It was pretty nice, bro. I was like, wow. I was like, I don't wear anybody else's clothes, but I'm gonna donate to you. I'll buy, like, I bought something just because they did such a good job with their setup.
Right. I didn't get to speak to her. I don't even know if she's seen me, but I definitely wish I could have got over there to speak to her. I know we've been going back and forth on email for a couple weeks now, but Miss Cynthia, if you're watching tonight, or if you see this video, I'm definitely going to be reaching out to you. Oh, Big Rod, that's Cynthia. Cynthia did that, Big Rod.
Yeah, Cynthia did this.
Oh Lord.
I told you she got the crack of clothes. I told you.
She did the hat too.
She snapped.
Oh, yeah, I got to get over there. Get over there ASAP.
Oh, Cynthia, that's the goat.
Yeah. All right. Who else do we have? Tony, who else do we have? We had the ATL Slingshot store. We had the detailing guys. We had Miss Cynthia with all the apparel. We had the cigar lounge. We also had some food trucks.
Chicago style. Was there? I didn't see no food trucks. Where was the food trucks at?
Yeah, there was one food truck out there. Yeah, it was a Chicago style food truck that had catfish, wings, some other items and stuff on the menu that was real good. Matter of fact, I ate there 3 times. Plus had smoky bones.
Okay. All right. So let's get into Saturday. Let's just go into this real easy Saturday. The sound competition. So let's start off with the featherweights. Listen, we have first place, second place, featherweight, and lightweight in the building. So let's start off with the featherweight. So, Tony, hold on. Tony. All right. So let's start off with the featherweight, Mr. King Cobra.
All right. So, I mean, I've seen these two competitors compete against each other so many times. And I tell you, it never fails me when these two compete, because they have such a humbling spirit, between the both of them. But I would say this, that when it comes to these sound competitions, you may be louder. I was not a judge. I was the MC. So I would say this, and this goes for all categories. You may have the loudest sounding system, but if you don't play that right song for that right moment, somebody will beat you. Somebody will beat you. But for this particular competition between Phoenix and Animal, you can ask for 2 of the better slingshots that are out there in the featherweight, category. I've been to Galveston, Texas, or Texas City. I've been to Daytona. I've been to Atlanta event. I've been to an event in South Carolina and North Carolina. And these two, it always seemed to end up boiling down to one or the other.
Yeah. Hey, King Cobra, I've seen them go at it several times, man. Several times.
It's gonna be a rough year.
Hey, Big Rod. Let's not even let them say nothing yet. Big Rod, what you got to say about it, Big Rod?
Hey, they two of the tops. I got to give hats off to them. They good sounding bikes. They playlists is what get it. It's the music. You got to know what you're gonna play with your bike. You can't. And hats off to them. They two of the best.
Yeah. All right, so let's start off. We're gonna start off with Phoenix. Phoenix, we're talking about the featherweight. Give us your first statements you want to make about. Oh, and congratulations, Phoenix, on winning second place featherweight. Congratulations for winning second place featherweight. So go ahead and give us, talk to us about the featherweight event. Tell us your first song you played, and talk us through it.
They said it was some, not a right song, which is okay. I'll take it, and that's all. But it's no longer in my playlist, and I'm ready for the next battle.
Okay.
What song was it?
Yeah, what?
'Cause I Love You by Lizzo.
Okay.
I don't know. Right. I had bass right off the rip, first two notes.
Yeah.
Rock. So.
Well, you're definitely on the scorecard for second place for featherweight. So you're definitely on the scorecard.
Nope, no swoop. Everyone says, "Hey, we need new music," and that's exactly what I did. I brought new music. Didn't go over well, so now we're gonna have to go. Do they want us to go back to old stuff or what? So,
Isn't it
probably change from city to city.
Isn't it better not to change anything? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know it kind of sounds, it sucks to have something over and over and over, but if that's what your bike likes, at the end of the day, people want to hear new things. That's fine, but when you in the ring, play what sounds good for you, and when you get out the ring, then you can play new music, demo the new music. But if you know, especially if you don't know your bike, like, this is all new to me. Like, this whole thing was crazy. I ain't gonna front. This thing had me. I was asking All-Star, like, yo, my boy, like, can you help me here? Like, I don't know what. I asked Animal, like, yo, Animal. I'm like, yo, can y'all tell me how does this go? Because I don't see no meters. I don't see no mics. I'm over here.
That's where we're different. I know my bike. You just got your stuff tuned and fixed up that day of the thing. But that's where you and I are different. I know my bike.
No.
I got new music because they've been
now what I was saying.
New music.
Now Phoenix.
No, what I was saying.
I would do.
Go ahead.
Like you said, everybody wants new music because we hear the whole season we've been talking since October to now, and the chat's been like, we want to hear music. We tired of hearing the same stuff. They said it, and you wouldn't have played something different, and then they judge you, they fault you for it. But you know what? Next time, give them the old music. I would use the new music when it's 8, 9, 10, or 12 bikes. But it was 3 or 4 bikes. Go with what you know is go play hard and go on to get that trophy. Come out of there between.
Yeah,
I think that's we're gonna need new music. Is when you gotta.
It's not about knowing your bike. What you just said was. What I was saying was in the sense of it works, right? So like, your bike sounds good. I ain't up front. Like, I told everybody as soon as I turned it on, acoustically, your bike sounds really good. So for whoever said it wasn't a good song, I don't know what they're looking for, because acoustically and smoothness, it sounds good. And I'm talking from a car audio standpoint.
So you're breaking up, so you might be telling me you ain't want to tell me what you're trying to say. I'm just saying.
I think the fact is, we all know what Phoenix Bike's capable of.
People
and
like
he's trying to tell him he might not want to say what he's getting ready to say.
A lot of people were talking about when
Luch. Luch.
Yep. He don't want to know it.
Yeah, we get every other word from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might gotta mute him. Just
All
be
right.
drop
nice.
them.
All right. So let's go with the animal. Let's go with the animal. Luke, when he comes back in, he'll have a better signal when he comes back in. Let's move it down. So Phoenix, are you finished for the featherweight part?
Yes.
All right. Let's get down to the first place in the featherweight in the first slingshot event of 2023. First place featherweight, Mr. Animal. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. So talk to us, Mr. Animal. Talk to us about your first event. If you did any changes or anything, tell us how you went into the first featherweight event.
Well, this event, I didn't make any changes. Still using the same system I had in the last event last year. Not saying that's gonna stay the same, but it as far as my playlist, I stuck to my playlist, but I did play a few songs that I don't, or I played a song that I don't normally play, but I made sure it was a clean song in my bike, you know. And I hear what Phoenix is saying. Everybody wants new songs. It's really hard to find 10, 12 songs that's gonna sound great in your bike. So you got those favorites, you know it sounds good, you know it wins. So it's a tough choice. You know, do I play what the crowd wants to hear, or do I play what I know it sounds awesome in my bike? So I know where she's coming from. When I first started competing, you know, I made mistakes by playing popular stuff and doing things like that, but I just try to stick to my playlist now.
Okay. Nice.
That wasn't no mistake. I
Huh?
didn't make a mistake.
No, I said me. I said I made mistakes.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Big Rod, I can't hear you, Big Rod.
I said, Phoenix be ready. She got this snapback. Like, don't play with her. Like, papa.
All right.
It
All right.
sounds like she got offensive or something. Can you hear me now?
I know you not talking.
We but me and Phoenix brought up the score sheet thing earlier. So can I touch on that real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of the score sheets. I think the head-to-head brings out a little more competition. When I'm just trying to score, I don't think it's as intense. I mean, some people don't like the competition, but most platforms, that's what you do when you're going head-to-head. You move up in the brackets. The score sheet, I think, kind of does maybe save some time, but it's just not something I'm big on. One of the categories that I really didn't like was I think it was called rattle or something like that.
Yeah.
You got to understand the whole bike is plastic. I don't care if you dynamite every piece of that bike, you're gonna get some rattle. You're putting a whole lot of air pressure in something that was meant to hold a jacket. So
my bike don't rattle.
Everything's gonna have some type of rattle. I mean, I just didn't like that particular category. Not saying that anybody rattled. It was just kind of a weird category.
Hey, let me jump in on that because that's a great point, and I've heard several critiques in regards to that. So what we're going to do, we have between now and I believe the next Slingfest event is in May. So we have a couple of months to kind of go back to the drawing board, tweak that scoring sheet, and move from there. We understand that the grudge match and the battling, you know, is a intense moment within the sound competition, and it also could be drawn out. Some of the things that we was praised for was the rides. So you gotta find that balance when it comes to how long you want a sound competition to go, and also be able to do a ride. Because if you start at 1:00 and the sound competition don't end to like 11 o'clock at night, you know, ain't nobody finna ride. And me personally, I can't sit up there for no 9 hours listening to loud music over and over and over and over again. So we got to find that balance to make everybody happy. But I did hear a lot of critiques in regards to the score sheet. So that's something that Tony, you know, could take back to Coletta, you know, and could kind of revamp that a little bit. Me personally, as far as, but me personally, I'm not a big competitor in the sound, so I may not be the voice for that. But I enjoy the rides. I enjoy the fellowship. I don't like 9, 10 hours of sound competition all day.
I agree.
I would leave and go do my own ride by myself in a city than to sit in a parking lot for 9 hours and listen to music.
Yeah, and I agree, and I understand why you all did the score sheets, and it did expedite the whole process. I just think that, as a learning process, we could all just, maybe revamp them a little bit. It's just, again, just not my favorite thing. I'm not complaining about it.
Right.
Because I'm going to follow whoever's rules are there. If I decide to participate, it's my job to follow the rules. So that's what I do.
And I think we could probably find a way to please the majority to where we can do the score sheet, but then maybe do it with a battle. Do the score sheet with a battle instead of announcing the winners at the end after everybody competed. So it's some things we can look at to tweak, in regards to that whole process. So we're not saying no to anything.
Yeah.
We're just saying we're going to take this information back, talk it over as a staff, and figure out what works best for Riders for Life platform.
Yeah, I would think if you had a lot of participants, then maybe the score sheets. But when you only have 3, it's not going to go that long. So they can battle, and then that next person move, and then that's that third person, and then there you have it. So, and the only other thing I had on the competing is have the categories broke out by sheet instead of having that whole long run on sheet, because I had to keep running back to keep signing up. What if I'd have known who, how many people or who all was in it, then I could have just, signed up all at once instead of having to keep going back and going back and going back.
Okay.
All right, man. Then listen, if you're tuning in, man, this is the recap of the first Slingshot event, Slingfest Tampa 2023. And if you've been watching in the last 4 or 5 minutes, this is the reason why Straight Up TV was established, for us to have these conversations, man. And if you were watching the last 4 minutes, it was no yelling. It was just people giving their opinion about what they seen, what they did, or whatever. And that's why I established Straight Up TV, the #1 slingshot show on YouTube. That's the reason why it's here.
Good job, All Star. Question though, I missed because I didn't do the sound show. So, Phoenix, you saying was it one sign-up sheet for all classes, or each class had their own individual sign-up sheet?
There's one for everybody.
Okay, yeah. So each class, like Featherweight, Lightweight, they should have their own individual sign-up sheet where you register.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see you taking notes, Rod. I see you taking notes.
Noted.
No, we did that last year, so that's why because I didn't sign up for this show, so I didn't know what she was talking about. So I want clarification. But we had the individual sheets, and when people registered, they was able to see who was on there, how many you got. So each class had their own individual sheets on the table.
Yeah.
So I've done that. I was trying to make sure I understood what she was asking.
I did. Yeah, that's definitely the right way to do it. Yep, that's definitely the right way to do it. I can't remember who was at the registration, so maybe it was some confusion with that piece. But normally it should be you register in each individual category at one time, then go. So that was probably something overlooked or missed based off the person that was at the registration table or how it was explained to them. So we'll take that one, take a note, and make sure that we do have that in the future events.
All right.
Hey, one thing
First show
that was pretty smooth though. Y'all kept it running.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a whole lot of gaps in between, waiting on people, and a whole bunch of chit chatting in between. And hold on, wait a minute, let me say
G-Dog.
No.
G-Dog or Go Dog, Georgia Dog, whatever he was, something dog. He did good. He did good. Keep everybody going.
Yeah,
he was good.
Phoenix, is that the gentleman that staged you when you came around with your slingshot? That's him?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Listen, Is he retired military? Because I know I'm retired military, brother. Listen,
Yes, sir.
he looked at me.
Yes, sir.
Listen, let me tell you, Animal, let me tell you, man. I was standing over there at my camera, and he had a clipboard. He tapped me on my shoulder, showed me the clipboard, and said, All-Star. He said, is this you? I said, yes. He said, you need to bring your slingshot on the round. Yeah, I like him. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. Yeah, he you need him.
Yes.
Yeah, you need him, man.
Hey, that was Daryl Shaw. He's the Florida ad man.
Yeah.
Retired command sergeant major in the Army.
Yes,
So
I can tell.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Animal. I know. Listen, I was a senior too when I retired. When he came up, the way he came up and approached me, he said he wanted to get straight to the point. Is this you on this paper right here? If it is, I need you to get your slingshot over here right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
3 words. Yes, sir, major.
Yeah. He popped up like Jeeves. He was like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and no matter where you were on that whole place, he was like, Bing, is this you? Phoenix, you need to be over there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey, even when we were coming in parking, y'all
Yeah.
had it together. Y'all knew what groups were parking where. I mean, I loved it, man. I ain't had to
Yeah, he
ride
was like,
around for
South
6
Carolina
hours
over
trying to park
there.
in the back.
Right. All right. So listen, we're gonna get into a commercial, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking about the lightweight class. And once again, we're gonna be talking about Phoenix and Animal. So all right, we're gonna take this commercial break and we'll be right back.
Welcome to ATL Slingshot Store.
ATL Slingshot Store. Our store and installation shop is located in Kennesaw, Georgia, and on the web at atlslingshotstore.com. We offer aftermarket parts for the Polaris Slingshot and Vanderhall, body kits, LED lights, stereo equipment, air ride, rims, and installation services. Our primary offering is acrylic aftermarket parts with the option for personal customization. Parts are cut with an in-house CNC laser cutting machine. In addition, we are the dealer for various vendors. In-store financing offered through Snap Finance and online through Affirm. We offer the recently launched DDM Works Limelights. The Chaser LED kits can be purchased in a variety of packages, from only wheel rings and underglow to a full kit. Our focus is the installation of basic sound systems to medium-sized builds. We proudly offer the speaker brand PRV from Brazil. This year, we are bringing in a new brand to the Atlanta market, Torque Audio.
Thank you for your support for the last 3 years. We'll continue to make parts for your toys.
All right, and we are back. That was the
Okay.
ATL Slingshot Store in Kennesaw, Georgia. Make sure you go check them out.
Oh, I didn't really want nothing.
Oh.
All right. So let's keep it going, man. Now we're at the lightweight class. Lajero, I got to come back to you again, King Cobra. We're at the lightweight right now. We know who it is we talking about. So take us in there, King Cobra.
So the lightweight competition, I tell you what, man, we got some amazing bikes out there again. And it's crazy how bike can compete in multiple categories. Battle between some of the 2 great featherweight category. And not only did they compete amongst each other, but there was a legitimate featherweight bike that was in this category with them, and they both beat those bikes as well as lightweight. I got it mixed up. Lightweight. we got 2 featherweight bikes that had some lightweight bikes in the competition, and the featherweight bikes ended up beating the lightweight bikes. So once again, we ended up with a great battle.
Yeah. So basically they played up. Animal played up to lightweight, and Phoenix played up to lightweight, and they went at it again. We're gonna go ahead and say we're gonna start off with Animal this time. Animal, for all you viewers, Animal is the lightweight second place, and the first slingshot event in 2023 Slingfest. So Animal, go ahead and take the floor, man. And you already won first place in the featherweight. On the lightweight, you won second place. So go ahead and talk us through it.
Yes, sir. I love playing up. I love a challenge. I love competing. I love showing what people, what 7 speakers can do, versus, whoever else might be out there. Again, me and Phoenix go at it all the time. It's playlist sometimes. And I mean, we're 2 top competitors, but we're good with each other. So I just get out there and do my thing, man. I try to make a good name for myself. Shameless plug. I'm actually opening my own shop next month. So grand opening is on the 23rd. So if y'all come down for 3-Wheel Showdown, that's Sunday. It's gonna be my grand opening for my shop, Armor Custom Works. Been a long time coming. Tired of working in the garage and working for everybody else. So it's time to do my own thing.
Nice. Awesome, man. That's awesome. That's
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep. Congrats.
Hey, All-Star. Can I ask Animal a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, Animal, in this competition,
We losing you, Lahara.
Yeah, we're losing you, Lahara. I think he's at a restaurant right now. Yeah, you breaking up a little bit, King Cobra.
Hey,
King
Black
Cobra.
Mamba, that's that white Hennessy, by the way.
King Cobra, you back with us now? You was breaking up bad, King Cobra.
okay, can y'all hear me now?
Go ahead now.
Okay, Animal, I was asking, in this particular competition, is this when you played the LL Cool J Rock the Bell song?
No, I think I did that in the featherweight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. I was gonna go somewhere, but it don't pertain now.
No, go ahead, because you said something else about the song in the previous competition I played it.
I did, and it's a good song, but I don't think it's a great competition song. Me personally.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. Let me tell you why I play that song. I play that song when I'm confident, usually in a battle, not a point sheet. I play that song when I'm a little more confident that I've won, and I just want to play something for the crowd.
Oh, okay, gotcha. A crowd pleaser.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
It is definitely not a sound quality song.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's keep it going. We're gonna move up to Phoenix. Phoenix, you are the first place in lightweight class for first slingshot show with Slingfest Tampa. Talk to us, Phoenix. Tell us what you did, how you went into it. Tell us how you feel about placing first in the lightweight. You got mute.
I just wanted to play up and show what my bike could do, and that's it. I just had another song that I was ready to play, and that was it. I always like to play my class and one up, at least one. And I was actually going for Rush. Oh, oops.
You said his name.
I was actually going for him because he was talking trash all day, and he was waiting for me for over a year. But yeah, that's why I played up. That was my intention, to play up.
All right. So you saying you had a target on your back?
Oh yeah, for a year, over a year.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations. I want to put this up because both of you guys definitely are on the scorecard. First place, both of you have a first place and both of you have a second place, man. So congratulations, man. I know I've seen you guys. Yes.
I got a question on this.
Okay.
For instance, platforms that don't have a second place, how are you counting the scores on those?
Yeah, well, I'm only going to use the second place if there's a tie. So it'll like the lightweight of the year will be the person has the most first place wins. But if there's two people who have like 12, then I'll see who has the most second places.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
real quick too, before we move on to Phoenix's third trophy and her fourth trophy. Before we move on to those, Phoenix, what was your guy's name? Was it T Slim? Was that it?
Oh, yes.
If he is watching this video, I need him to come to the next show or a show. He talked a whole lot of noise. I know he has twice as many speakers, but we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
But he don't compete. He don't
We're gonna
compete.
compete. He called me out for money. We're gonna compete.
Oh,
Are you gonna put up?
It won't be the first time.
Yeah.
But are you gonna put up?
Oh, let's get it.
Okay, because you didn't put up last time.
Not this time. Definitely not.
Oh.
Okay. And
Definitely
he'll be
so
ready.
not this time. But
So
I
Sam,
I
would
mean, I
like
really
Phoenix
can't
gonna
speak
feel
on his
that too.
pockets, but I'm speaking, so he'll be ready.
I would have won some change this time had I put up though. I should have.
I think Phoenix
don't know.
wants some of that too.
Okay.
Phoenix
Big
a
Rod.
bad
Big
girl.
Rod. Big Rod, talk
he
to me,
went
Big
to the,
Rod.
He went to the lab immediately. But okay,
You on
I
mute,
got
Big
faith
Rod.
in you. I got faith in you.
Big Rod, why?
Phoenix be on a whole nother level.
Yeah, you see, on another level. To light them up, New Jersey.
She light them up. She be ready.
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah.
son? Yeah, she ready.
Hey,
Get
they
greasy,
say
son.
put it up.
Yeah.
They say put
There you go, man.
Ooh, the hair.
Hey, y'all wait. Hey, Armor Custom Works got something coming. We got something coming.
Yeah. Wow.
The hair. Spin a chick, get a chick, huh?
You know what?
Oh, he's
I'm
right
gonna
there.
I'm gonna say, man,
Tyson Walker.
I don't know which class is more competitive, man, because this featherweight and lightweight stuff, man. Wait till Elizabeth get in there and all the rest of the people, lightweights from in Texas get in there. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah.
It's a different kind of music too, though. You know, when you get to Texas, they looking for specific. They looking for bass.
Yep.
You know, so it's crazy.
It's in every city is
depending on
different.
what area you're competing in, what type of music they really listening for. I already know what Phoenix is gonna say. Phoenix said it don't matter to me. I'll play bass. I'll play horns. I'll play whatever.
You got hey, y'all got Sling Life out there. Chris Sling Life out there too.
Oh,
Cruella.
Hold on.
Yep.
That's part of Armor Custom Works. We coming for
Okay.
y'all.
Chris Sling Life. Okay.
We coming for y'all. We got a camp coming for y'all.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. He in Duval. That's right. He in Duval.
Yes, sir.
Chris Sling Life. And his wife. His wife is a lightweight. Oh, wow. His wife is a lightweight too.
We got a few featherweights and a few lightweights coming.
Wow.
That's good.
Big Rod, who is more competitive, Big Rod? The featherweight, lightweight? Maybe it's the welterweight, they the weakest. Are they the weakest because the feather, the light, the middle, and the heavy?
I wouldn't say they're the weakest, they're the most newest. So you still got a lot of people that just getting introduced. To me, I've been watching, hearing the talks, you know, I pay attention, you know, I'm always thinking, taking notes. This year, 2023, is going to change up who are the top hitters with the speaker count changes and the sizes. So you're going to have a few people that slide up and down classes. It's still going to come down to who got the clearest sound or who got the best playlist, no matter what class you go in. You might move up and down, but you still got to play your bike. So I'm interested to see how people fare after these new speaker rule changes.
Yeah. Now I think Dragon is a welterweight this year. So I'm pretty sure Dragon is going to be beating some tails this year, man.
Oh, Dragon got some heat for y'all.
Yeah, he's a welterweight. I think he's moving from light to welterweight. So he's
now on Jarrell and Phoenix, y'all featherweight and y'all pay attention. But if you look at the classes and the name changes, you really didn't do nothing but just make people change what they were playing in, and just you might have moved them up, moved them down. But I saw a lot of arguing about the class changes, but I didn't see where it should make bigger of a difference if your bike is strong enough.
Yeah, I mean,
in my opinion,
there's a couple of changes where, you know, because a lot of people were going with 12-inch mid ranges and mid bases and
Right.
stuff like that, and they tried to kind of make it fair for everybody. The unfair thing
Yeah.
is there was people that was killing it last year with that speaker count, and now they got to go change up their whole setup.
Yeah.
But
So I mean, it's that's life. Everything comes with little changes and curveballs. We got to readjust and come back and hit them hard. So I think it's
oh
still
yeah,
gonna be some good competition this year.
oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna be amazing this year. It's gonna take it to a whole nother level.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Well. Tony and King Cobra, I want you guys to know that the featherweight and the lightweight, man, these two, Animal and Phoenix, they were at a candy store at you guys' event, just loving to compete, man. So, hey, if you guys would have said, we're shutting the show down, man, you would have had to fight Phoenix and Animal that day because they were there. That was their main reason. You can see the love, the passion. You can see the passion in their eyes. They there to compete, just waiting for my chance to press play. I was like, God, they love this. You can see the love to compete, man. And Tony and King Cobra, bro, that was your event, man, and they were there, and they were just ready to have a good contest and good show. So let's keep going on to welterweight, man. Welterweight. Back to you, King Cobra.
Yeah, well, before we even go there, boy, I tell you that chat. I don't know if y'all reading that chat, but people calling people out.
Yeah, T Walker's in
T
there.
Walker calling you out, Animal.
I heard him. I heard him. Hey, I ain't backing down off of nobody. Hey, did y'all see what I did against the Vanderhall at Bike Week? I ain't backing off of nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, now listen, Animal. Did he call you out? Did T Slim call you out, or what? How did this happen?
It was probably mutual. I'm gonna say that. We was both talking a bunch of noise. He wanted to put up some money against me on the featherweight. He said Phoenix had me. At the particular time, I didn't want to bet. There was a couple of people that wanted to bet me that were Phoenix would take me. I didn't move at that time. That's not really what it's about. But him and I just went back and forth the whole lot. I can't say it was all him. I can't say it was all me. We were just having a good time. So now we're gonna settle it.
Okay, nice.
It seemed like them up big in the chat today too.
Hey, Hulk. I know this was Hulk's first time at competition, and I really want to get his opinion because I don't think Hulk was ready for the sidebars. You know, the spectators. Listen, Hulk.
Oh, they rough.
They gonna give it to you, Hulk.
Is he there?
I can't hear you, Hulk. We can't hear you.
Yeah, he got in his feelings.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear him. Hulk, you might have to log back in, Hulk.
That boy, grand opening.
Yes, sir.
Hulk, you might have to log out and log back in, man. We can't hear you. All right. I wanted to get his take on it because that was his first. You know, me and him had a lot of conversations about the competition, how it goes and everything. So him doing his first show, I wanted to have his opinion about how he felt about it because, you know, people are, you know, spectators, they don't have no filter, Animal. They don't have no filter.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me.
They have no filter, Big Rod. Whatever they see and they think they formulate in their mind, it's just coming out. Blah, blah. However you feel about it, so what? You know?
Hey, you know what? I had 2 words for all them spectators. All I say is pull up. That's it.
Oh, you back?
Is that better?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
better?
Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
Hulk, I wanted to get your opinion. I want to get your take on your first event with all the spectators, you know, no filter, talking whatever they want to say, their comments or whatever. How do you really feel about that, Hulk?
Like, first and foremost, I want to say I was happy that I was able to see and meet Phoenix because she's awesome, and Animal and everybody else that I'm finally friends with on Facebook, and I was able to meet them in person. The godly, that's really godly. That's really like everybody. They just, I don't know what else to say. They crazy. Like, They're nuts. They got their own thing going.
I gotta go. I think the restaurant's shutting down.
they got a lot going on over there. They got a lot of talk on the
I'm
side.
gonna go outside and log on my phone.
Okay, Harold.
They got a lot going on over there. You know what I mean? With everybody that plays a song, and then they say something, and then they start arguing and they start screaming, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, like. Wait, just hold on. Like, wait. It gets to the point like Phoenix was going, and I thought it sounded good, but somebody was like, that's the wrong song. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that sounds good. And then Animal played a song, and some other dude said the same thing. And I'm like, what are you guys wanting to hear at this point? Because unless I don't know what I'm doing for the last 20 years, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys are wanting to hear something completely different, because everybody was like talking crap to each other, and then it was bugged out, man. It was bugged out.
Yeah. Well, Hope, welcome to the Sling Sound competition, man.
No, thank you.
It's gonna be like that.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
So that's your one and only. That's your one and only trophy.
No, not at all. No, it's definitely something that needs to get used to. Like again, like I was saying before, I'm complete. Like the way when I compete is completely different. So I don't know like how to go in and so like right now I'm tearing my bike down. You know what I mean? I still haven't made it home, but when I make it home, I'll tear my bike down completely to build it up the way I build it up. You know what I mean? The way I went ahead and do it. I'll tune it with the mics the way I know how to do it, and so that I can go ahead and do it. But in my mind, when I was thinking bass, because they kept talking about bass, and I was telling All Star this too, when they were talking about bass, in my mind, I was under the impression actual like 147 dB and higher. You see what I'm saying? So when I hear the bass, I'm like, that's what they call bass. Okay, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? But also, I'm also looking at it in the sense of, well, it's also a slingshot. It's open. It's not going to get the same lows as a car's going to get. It's not going to get the same lows as it's not going to play 20 hertz. It's not going to play 25 hertz. So it's a little bit more, it's different from what I'm used to.
I got you, bro. I got you, but I just wanted to get your take on that first event, man, because I know.
Yeah, absolutely. It was cool though. It was crazy. I ain't gonna front. Like, it was crazy. All the like yelling back and forth and the stuff. It was bugged out. And like I said, the people that I'm friends with on Facebook, I was happy I met them because they're cooler in person than they are online. And normally people are cool as hell online and they're pricks in face to face. So I liked it. It was cool. It was different. Let's say that. It was different.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's keep it going with welterweight. Welterweight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know some people play up, but when you play all the way up from featherweight, lightweight to welterweight, you know, you usually out of your league a little bit if you play up so far. But we're going to get into the welterweight, and we're going to talk to Miss Phoenix, because Miss Phoenix she won first place in welterweight. So Miss Phoenix, if you could, Miss Phoenix, let's talk about the welterweight. Welterweight. I mean, you won second place in feather. You won first place in light. You won first place in welter. So just talk us through your mindset when you said, you know what, I'm playing up again.
I played up because Rush got bumped up to welterweight. So I said, all righty. I told him I was going to battle him. And if he had to go all the way to middleweight, I was going right along with him.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
He was talking that much trash, and I was rolling right along with him.
Yo, and she pushed that bike, and it sounded, that was the best class you sounded in, girl. You pushed that thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What song did you play in your song in welterweight?
Welterweight, I played Swoop.
Swoop. Yep. Oh my God. Okay then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They ain't no coming back from swoop when she dropped that swoop on you.
Nope. And he had the nerve to tell me he was going to play it.
He said he was going to come behind you and play swoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Put a little tink tink.
Wow.
Don't do that, Phoenix. Don't do that.
He gonna come back and get you, Phoenix. Rush gonna come back and get you.
Yeah.
He gonna
He
come back
should
and
be
get you.
watching. That's okay.
Hey,
He said he's tuned now. He's retuned. He's crystal clear.
Phoenix, who built this bike?
ATL.
Okay.
Who tuned it? He said I asked him, he said, do I need to know? I said, no, I really don't.
Interesting.
That's good.
Okay.
Lahero, look, King
Yes,
Cobra.
sir.
I didn't know you was in your slingshot, King Cobra.
Man, I'm in Florida, baby. I told y'all. We ride in Florida, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, but I want to talk about that category because Rush was going to compete in the lightweight, and one of the judges looked at his speakers and said, "Wait a minute, you got a 10-inch speaker, as a mid." So we had to move him to the next category, according to the speaker count. And I tell you that Phoenix, she said, "Okay, I'm gonna go right there with him." She went back and paid another $30.
Wow.
They were serious. They were serious, man.
And he's still talking trash.
He's still talking? Wow.
So we're gonna go again.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah. Hey, Phoenix, I know somebody else want to get some of you. I know somebody else. His name is D Solo.
And that's probably exactly what he's gonna be. Solo.
Oh my God.
In the parking lot, solo.
Oh my God. Don't talk about my boy. Hey, D Solo
himself.
Huh?
He's gonna be by himself.
They done battled before. They done battled before a couple times.
And he was left solo. He too can't count.
All right. Oh man, let me give a super thank you for Always Lit for a super chat, man. Always Lit, Memphis, Tennessee, man. Shout out to my big brother, Big Rod. Congratulations on the light competition. Congratulations to All Star with that death bounce, brother. Congratulations to all the winners, Mid-South Slingshots. Listen, we're talking about Always Lit. That is the guy that installed big rods, Zeus. So shout out to Always Lit, man. If you guys are in the Memphis area, check out Always Lit, man. Cool brother.
Hey,
first name is Brian.
Not just Memphis. He done been to St. Louis 2 weeks ago. He been to Little Rock. He been to Alabama. My guy Always Lit travel to come put them lights on.
Mm-hmm. All right, shout out.
I ain't got no broke friends. No broke friends in Slingshot community. So get your money right here. Come see you.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so we about to get into before we get into this next class, I want to make sure that them black mambas out there, and I want to make sure that them pandemics out there, I want to make sure that them disturbing the pieces out there, I want to make sure that them Jose's from Light 'em Up is out there. I want to make sure that all of them middleweights out there are out there. I want to just make sure they have a chance to listen in on this next class.
You forgot about the bounty hunter.
Oh, the bounties. I need JR to be watching.
Hunted.
I need
Bounty Hunted and the Receptionist. Remember, another new name. The Receptionist and Bounty Hunted.
Y'all getting carried away, boy.
Listen.
Don't y'all make me go call them now.
Listen.
Hey,
go call them.
Big Rod. Big Rod.
Some big draws on.
Big Rod. We doing it this year in middleweight. Big Rod. You know what I'm saying? Big Rod. We doing it. Listen. So let's get into the middleweight. Lahero, King Cobra, Tony, whichever one want to bring us into the middleweight. Let's get into it.
Go on, MC.
All right, then. So we're going to talk about this middle class. I mean, I tell you, we got some people in this class that I have not heard. You know, I've heard the bounty hunters. I've heard Black Mama. I've heard several slingshots in this middleweight category that has held the title for years. You know, since I've been in this game. But I never heard, never heard the All-Star Slingshot live in person before. So this was the first event that I heard that bite, and I was shocked. You talk game. What was that, about 3 weeks ago? We was on the call.
Oh yeah,
And you said you was coming to Tampa.
Yeah.
You said you was coming to Tampa. You was gonna bring it, and I tell you, you bought it. But second place go to my man Jasper. Jasper, I think Jasper's he's out of the Jacksonville area, if I'm not mistaken.
Duval, baby.
He's out of the Duval area, and he had a bad bike too, boy. I said he had a bad bike, so the competition is stepping up there. But I just wish the bounty hunter was in there, because I wanted to see y'all compete against some of the top premier, you know, middleweight competitors that are out there in the game, so we can truly have some bragging rights. But for what I heard and what I saw, y'all did y'all thing.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Hey, All-Star, props on that playlist, man. You the only person I ever. Well, you and another person, the only person I ever tried to steal songs from.
Yeah. Listen, I actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and give out a shout out to one of my friends. His name is Big O. Well, I talk to a lot of slingshot owners every day, man. I text back and forth. I even talk for hours with slingshot owners. And me and Big O from Alabama was talking, and we traded some songs. And he said, "Try this out, All-Star." And man, when I tried, I talk to Phoenix sometimes too. And when I tried that on the slingshot, oh my God, I woke my neighborhood up. Oh my God, I was like, Jesus Christ. Listen, I didn't Animal. Is it smart to go ahead and pick your first song damn near 2 weeks before the show? I don't know if that's smart, but I knew that was my song 2 weeks ago.
If you that confident, you need to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I stole that one, bro. I got that one. It's already on the playlist.
Yeah. Big Rod. I knew I was gonna play that 2 weeks ago, Big Rod. And I didn't like that because I had time to research a better song, but I couldn't. I had to play that song.
You didn't talk too much trash on Straight Up TV. You said you come with Killer Cam first song, first show, and you coming for the Knicks. You bagged it up and you did the thing.
Now, Phoenix and Animal and Big Rod and Hulk, Tony and LaHarold, there's a guy out there. He goes by the name of Bumblebee, right? Now, after I got my victory and I got on the scorecard, someone texted me and said, "You played a song from my playlist." And I was like, okay. So listen, if he would have been there, we would have been playing the same song. So it's cool to know that I was thinking in the same lines of Bumblebee, because I played his song from his playlist, not knowing that is even in his playlist. You know what I'm saying? But Bumblebee gonna get it too. He gonna get it sooner or later. He gonna get it.
And it would have been a whole different outcome.
All-Star, you see what
Phoenix, don't do that, Phoenix. Don't do that. Bumblebee.
It'd have been another light 'em up.
Listen, Bumblebee don't want this, Phoenix.
Trust me, you don't want that.
Bumblebee don't want this. Listen, we listen. Light him up, New Jersey, right there with the sloop, New Jersey. But Bumblebee don't want this. I got mind control. Listen, Bumblebee knows, Phoenix. When Bumblebee texted me and told me that I played his song from his playlist, I'm in his head.
No, he was trying to get you. He was trying to give you some props.
Hey, he just commented. He just said you woke him up, but he donated $4.99 to you, so you know.
Hey, let me give a thank you for super chat from Bumblebee. Bumblebee, man, I appreciate that super chat, man. I appreciate that.
So All-Star, you didn't hear what I did.
Straight up.
when I went up. Well, not against, but when I played after Isidore.
Okay.
You know what I normally do, right?
Play the same song.
Yes, sir. I got him with the same song, but nobody noticed because they gave him an extra minute and a half, which we ain't gonna talk about. So nobody noticed that I played the same song.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there, Phoenix. Since you out here, team light them up. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. We're going back. We're going back with some additional. That's all I'm gonna say. I said too much already. See, I want them to know me from Tampa, but we going back in the shop. We're going back in the shop for Bumblebee. All right, we're going back in the shop.
Okay.
We're probably gonna add a 12K. We're probably gonna add a 12K. We're probably gonna add a 12K. Probably another 8K and a 12K. But don't worry about it, Bumble. Don't worry about it.
Hey, he just called you out for $2,000, baby. Look,
Bumble, I'm gonna text you later, Bumble. I'm gonna text you later, bro.
That's mortgage. I ain't fooling with that kind of money.
Yeah. We just, Bumble, you don't want that 12K on you, bro. That's the 12K and 8K. Listen, I only play 60 seconds. I only play 60 seconds if I got a 12K and 8K. If you can't judge me off 60 seconds, I'm not playing. I only play. Matter of fact, I might play 30 seconds. That's it. With the 12K and the 8K, I might just play. Listen, the Death Bounce is ready for the Rumble. I'm telling you.
I think there's something wrong with your fuses then, if that's all you can play for.
Listen, let me put up the scorecard because y'all see me on the scorecard.
Yo, wow.
Y'all see me on the scorecard. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody need to knock me off the scorecard. That's all I'm saying.
I'll take it.
Somebody need to knock me off the scorecard. All right.
You muted, Harold.
Harold, you muted, Harold. We can't hear you. Uh-oh. You might have to log out, log back in. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. We're at the heavyweight. And I want to go ahead and say congratulations to our first place heavyweight winner in the first slingshot event, Slingfest Tampa 2023. It went to the Hulk. What's going on, Hulk? Congratulations.
Appreciate it. What's going on, guy? What's going on? So
listen, man. Hey, Hulk. Now we hung out the night before. You know, a lot of people don't know that we hung out the night before at the RCB headquarters. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you dropped Swoop out there and some other songs you played in the parking lot at the RCB headquarters,
yeah,
I was like, damn. Yeah. So talk to us, Hulk. Tell us about your your first event competition and your first place win. Talk to us.
Like I don't know. It was, like I said, it was cool. You know what I mean? Like I said before, it's completely different. I feel like I got to be like a scout. You know how like a baseball scout goes, or you got to go scope out what's going on, how things go and stuff. I feel like I need to do that before I start entering anything because I didn't know what to play. You know what I mean? I kept hearing some people say, "Don't chase them." And I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, what does that mean to chase somebody? Yeah. And I'm like, they were like, you want to do this and you want to play this and you want to play that. And I'm like, but I don't even know, like, I don't understand this. You know what I mean? So like, even when you went, like I played a song that the other competitors did. I learned about Shazam the day at the show. I didn't know anything about Shazam. And I'm like, okay, it was weird to me because to be able to play 1 minute and 25 seconds, and then they say you can't clip. In my understanding, clipping is when you're throwing a dirty signal, which you have a flat line, but their considered clip is like a dead zone in your music.
Interruption.
And so my thing is like, okay, how do you switch from song to song without a dead zone? So it's like, all right, I don't want to clip what they call clip. So I got to let songs play to the end. And it's like, all right, well, I don't know how to go about doing this. So I end up, since I know people who make music and make stuff, I have them making, once we get my songs on what I know is going to work, I have to do a blend where I can go ahead and there won't be no clipping or whatever the case may be. But again, it's more of a learning curve. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's not necessarily, to be honest, I wish I didn't have to compete, because then it won't be where I can actually go mingle a lot more. You know what I mean? I can go ahead and be like, and do what I do normally. You know what I mean? I could demo for days. So especially when I get everything done and I do it over, I'll turn my bike on to full blast and I can walk away. A lot of people, they can't do that. You know what I mean? So, and again, a slingshot's completely different. You know what I mean? So like I'm still learning about a lot of the stuff that is going on with slingshots. You know what I mean? So like, as far as my first win, it was nice. You know what I mean? It was cool to be able to be like, yeah, I took my first show, I took first. And it wasn't about the trophy, and it wasn't about the move or the actual win. It was the fact that people now know what Untouchable Sounds is and the brand being out there. I could care too less about the trophy. I could care too less about actually winning. So, like, my thing is being brand awareness and letting people know, like, Untouchable Sounds is out there. Untouchable Sounds, it sounds good. Untouchable Sounds got those lows. So I actually was told not to play under 45 hertz for bass in a slingshot. And I'm like, I didn't know that, because I play down to 20 hertz on my bike. I could play 18 hertz all the way up. My bandwidth on my bike is really good, but I was trying to, like, when I put my air ride up, I can change the tone of my bass. And when I ain't gonna lie, no cap, I went into that thing completely lost, and I played songs that I had no clue how they were going to sound, really, to keep it 100. And then, why is Bumblebee shaking his head? You can't, Bumblebee, like, I don't understand how these things go. One thing I will say, there's a lot of shit talkers, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because it's like, God damn, like, it's crazy how things go. But I guess it's a slingshot thing, so I let that be. But my thing is, it's like, okay, so you go and it's like, I don't know, like, you gotta know what you're playing, you gotta know how to play it and everything else. But it's like going into a gym, and I use like fighting because I train. So it's like going into the gym and I know a drill on what my gym does, and then I go to another gym, and their warm-up session is completely different. And that's exactly what happened when I went into that ring, because I'm like, I don't know what to play. And then they were like, oh, he has no bass. And then when the car show portion, when they were judging me, I played the song that has bass, and everybody that said, oh shit, he has bass, that's the song he should have played. And I'm like, well, I didn't know. You know what I mean? The bass was gonna hit. It's just that the time ended. So it ran out literally 3 seconds before the bass hit. So I couldn't be able to play that. You know what I mean? So it's bugged out though. It was crazy.
So what I do, and we can talk to Phoenix and Big Rod and Animal. So I have on my playlist, have two different playlists. One playlist is all the songs that I can play from 0 seconds. All the songs that I can play from 0 seconds. And then I have all the songs that I have to start at a certain point, like 27 seconds into it, 30 seconds a second, 40 seconds. So I got two different playlists. So I'm always going to start with one I can start with 0 seconds. But all the second and third songs that I switch to are going to be the others. I mean, I'm sorry, I said it backwards. I'm going to start with one of the songs I can pinpoint that needs to be started at a certain second, like 27 or 43 or whatever. Then I'm always going to switch to a song that I know as soon as I switch to it, that song is going to play right then on the spot.
So how do you know, if you guys don't mind, and this goes for Phoenix and this goes for Animal, or anybody for that matter, how do you know how to explain it? How do you getting into a song that hits? Because, like, so how do you start? Do you want to start off with bass? Do you want to start off with highs? Like, how does it go?
Animal, you muted. I mean, I can't hear you, Animal. Nah, I can't hear you. Phoenix, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Animal. Big Rod, you there?
Yep.
Hey, I'll jump in.
Go ahead.
Jump in without. I mean, you gotta in the slingshot world, you're learning the game.
Yeah.
You're learning the game, and you got to continue to come out to multiple events, and then eventually you're gonna catch on. You're gonna know what plays on your bike well, what doesn't, when that baseline gonna hit, when it's not gonna hit, how long it's gonna take to get to that point. And some competitions you go to, like we did 1:25. Some don't even give you 1:25. They may give you 60 seconds.
Really?
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So if you got a song that's gonna hit that baseline at 1:10 seconds, then you don't want to play that one in your sound list for that particular competition. But ain't nobody gonna really give you the game. You're gonna have to learn the game.
Right,
got you.
right.
You know, and I
It's a-
will say this too, a lot of us came from the audio sound. You know, we've all had cars prior to slingshots. So this is not our first time playing loud music or music within a competition. It's just a difference with a slingshot because you only have so many places that you could put stuff, and then you got to get creative. Like your sling was creative as hell.
Oh yeah.
You know how you put all of your speakers built onto the sling. Because as you know, that we were going back, there was people going back and forth saying, "Oh, this is extreme."
Yeah.
And I said, "No, let's read the rule again."
Yeah.
Everything he got is built on the bike.
Yeah.
You know, so I said he classifies as a heavyweight. You know, bring what you got.
It's a lot of garage time, Hope. A lot of sitting
Yep.
in the garage and listening, finding out where that bass hits, where those horns hit, and playing it at like All Star said, started at 30 seconds versus starting it at 0.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
like I said, it's all brand new to me. You know what I mean? Like I seen somebody that says something about don't give the game out. I'm completely different. I'm so want everybody to win type stuff. I'm like, here, this is what you do. This is what you know what I mean? Like for me, I could, like it's different for me when it comes down to stuff like this, because it's like I asked Phoenix. I think I asked Phoenix. I think I asked everybody, like, yo, where do you put this? No, I didn't ask Phoenix. But I asked people like, where do you put this amp? Where do you do this? Where do you do that? Because every single person I seen out there, they're running Brazilian amps. Everybody. You know what I mean? I have Brazilian for my bass, and I took it out. Literally. I got home. I literally just got home, but I already had ordered it. Literally 3 days before the show, I ordered my Korean amp. I run nothing but Korean in my bike. And I had so many people come up like, yo, change it out. Go Brazilian 8K. Go Brazilian 12K. Yeah, but like the way I look at things and the way I've been doing it, like you cannot get a Brazilian amp to sound as clean signal-wise as a Korean amp. So I don't want to be
say
like
this much. I say this much, Hope. When you get to your next competition where there are 5 or 6 heavyweights, you'll see the difference.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And also, you got to listen, because you come on here so much, asking so many questions, and then you don't listen. And I mean, your head is like a rock. You go, how do I got to do this, this, and this? And how do you do this, this, and this? And then you go back and you don't listen. And you right back on here asking, what are you about to do about this, this, and this? And people are like, I'm not telling. That's a secret. So yeah, people know it, but they're not going to give it to you.
Okay.
All right, let's
and
get into this.
there are secrets to a certain point. Even when I take pictures of installs, I cover the amps up with tape so you don't know what amps they are. But I want you to see how clean the install is.
Yeah. Hey, somebody asked me that, Animal. What was the towel when they took pictures of my boxes? Somebody asked me why was the towels laying down there. Yeah, you know why them towels was laying down there. But anyway, let's get into this commercial, and we're gonna be right back. We're gonna wrap this stuff up. When we get back, we're gonna talk about our next events, and we're gonna talk about some other things. And we're gonna talk about my second place in heavyweight. We'll talk about that when we come back.
In 2022, the Three-Wheel Showdown has become one of the fastest growing three-wheel showcasing for the Polaris Slingshot, Can-Am Rikers, the T-Rexes, the Vanderhall, from the East Coast to the Midwest to the sights of California, and has awarded over $50,000 in cash and prizes throughout the year. It's about to get bigger and better. Welcome to the 2023 Three-Wheel Showdown, coming to a city near you, bringing you some of the livest entertainment, the best sound competition. When the Three-Wheel Showdown comes to your town, it's fun for the entire family, live entertainment for the young and old, and win a little cash while you're having some fun. Jacksonville, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Los Angeles, California, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, New York City, Slidell, Louisiana, Wisconsin Dells, Charlotte, North Carolina, French Lick, Indiana, the all-new Legends Ball, Atlanta, Georgia, Las Vegas, Nevada, and also to be announced, Charleston, South Carolina, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, and Little Rock, Arkansas. For more information or directions, log on to showdownrally.com. And also in part by your proud sponsor, Light the Night LED, to come out and have some fun with the Three-Wheel Showdown. Just tell a friend, bring a friend, so we all can be friends after the weekend at the Three-Wheel Showdown.
All right, and we are back. That was the Three-Wheel Showdown platform. All right, go check those guys out. Vernon Walker, San Antonio, Texas, with the Light the Night. All right, so listen, we're back, and I think we lost some people. Hold on, who did we lose? All right, we lost some people. See if they come back. All right, so we definitely want to finish talking about the heavyweight. So I placed first place in middleweight. And I usually Phoenix and Hulk. I usually do that tunnel vision where I'm really in my own zone, and I don't listen to what spectators say, and I don't listen to what people are yelling out, because I'm trying to concentrate on making sure I got my stuff on airplane mode. I'm making sure I got all my stuff right. So anyway, I played up the heavyweight, and I came out with a second place. So congratulations to me. This second place.
Congratulations, my boy.
Yep. I definitely played my favorite song, Phoenix. Killer Cam. And then I jumped over to Coil Ray Players. I jumped over to that and wind up getting second place. But it was cool, man. I was happy. I'll take it. I'm on the scorecard. Hopefully I'll stay on the scorecard. But I know the competition is getting so much, it's going to get worse as the year goes. So congratulations to me. So anyway, we're going to get out of here, man. So we're going to once again, we're going to give Tony and King Cobra, we're going to give them a round of applause for a great event, man. Tampa, the first slingshot event, man. Tampa, Florida. What a great place, man. And King Cobra, I heard what you said to the founder of Riders for Life. You thanked him for letting you have the first event, at Tampa, Florida. So that was awesome to see. And Riders for Life and the Slingfest, listen, during the show, you see what's happening, man. They don't try to hide nothing from you. I'm seeing him thank the founder of the Riders for Life for allowing them to have the first show of the year. So you're right there witnessing everything that's happening, man. And that's how you can actually formulate something in your head, say, these people are good people. I can see what they're doing. I can see why they're having an event. I can see how they put the event together. So congratulations to you guys, man. If you guys, we'll start with Tony. If you wanna give us some last statements before we get out of here. Tony, I don't know what's going on today. Now you might have to. All right. Well, thank you, Tony. Thank you. We'll see you. I'll probably see you down the road somewhere. I'm pretty sure. All right. You did an awesome job. Awesome job. King Cobra, you still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
okay,
here.
Man. Listen, King Cobra, man, you was on the microphone the whole day, every day, man. Listen, man, your slingshot was over there on the side. You did an awesome job, man. Thank you for everything, man. Awesome first event, man. I'm telling you this because it was my first event of getting in the ring and smacking some people around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably gonna smack some other people around, the bumblebees and the black mambas and the stubborn pieces and the pandemics and the Jose's from Light 'em Ups. I'm gonna,
Superman
anyway,
said he coming for you. Superman
you were who? Superman said that?
He in the chat.
Oh man, hey, listen, that's Jasper.
Yep.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Jasper, man. Shout out to Jasper, man. Listen, I was trying to get that. I wish I could have Shazammed his second song. That song that I'll look for it. I want to get that song. Jasper, man. I need to get Jasper. Jasper, man. Please go check out the scorecard, man. Your name is definitely up there, Jasper, in the scorecard, man. So you're on the scorecard, Jasper. So keep it up, man. Keep it up. Stay on the scorecard, man. That's the name of the game, man. Keep competing and keep winning, man, and stay on the scorecard.
Hey, All-Star, before you close, let me say one thing while I got the mic real quick. I want to make sure we also, I think they're on the scorecard. I'm not sure, but I don't know if you got best male, best female, and also farthest distance. But shout out to Phoenix, best female category, slingshot overall. Also, old boy down there at TCT Customs. I mean, he bought that red and blue slingshot 4-seater up, man. That thing was a monster, boy. that thing looked awesome. And then a big shout out to Jeff and Julie out of Austin, Texas, man. They drove their slingshot all the way from Austin, Texas to Tampa, Florida. So they got farthest distance driven. So I know we focus on the sound competition, the light competition, but those are other categories as well that we need to give shout outs to.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Well, like I said, job well done, man. Look forward to seeing you in the future, man. I know I see you I'll probably see you in Atlanta at Slingfest in Atlanta or Mama Duck in Nashville somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've seen you somewhere.
Right now on my schedule, I'm definitely looking at Atlanta, Baton Rouge for the family reunion, which is not on the schedule. Texas City at the end of the year, and also the Memphis event that's going to be in August. So those are definitely on my schedule, and I definitely want to get out to some of the three-wheel showdown events, because I never been to one in person, but I seen them online. So I want to attend one of those live, because I've been told that it's a total different vibe for what they got going on, doing anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, once again, man, congratulations. Slingfest, what an awesome show. First show of the year, man. Well done, man. All right, so we're gonna get out of here, man. Before we get out of here, let me pay some bills. This episode is sponsored by Light the Night, man, in San Antonio, Texas, man. Go check them out, Light the Night. Also, 210 Slingers, man. 210 Slingers, man. San Antonio, Texas, man. What a wonderful slingshot organization, man. Go check them out. And the ATL Slingshot store here in Kennesaw, Georgia, man. Go check those guys out, man. If you need some parts, man, go check them out. Kennesaw, Georgia, the ATL Slingshot store, man. All right. So we're going to get out of here, man. I want to thank everybody that's still on the panel that participated, man. We'll see y'all in the future, man. And we out of here. Peace. Listen, I thank you guys for taking time, man, to get on Straight Up TV, man. I am your slingshot platform, man, for YouTube. Anytime you feel like you want to come by, man, if you have a conversation, man, if you have something to say that for the betterment of the slingshot community, man, please contact me and come on the show, man. So let's close out. Let's close out with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Give me your